Welcome to Mangalore University First BCA C Programming Lab Part A Program 1. So we have in Part A 10 programs. So this is the first program. That is a program to read marks of 5 subjects and calculate percentage of marks and to display appropriate grade declaration message using else if ladder. So this is what is specified, that you have to use else if ladder. So let us see how to write a coding. Before we start with the code, let us see the syntax of the conditional statement, that is if statement. The syntax is if condition within parenthesis statement 1 else statement 2. Here we don't execute all the code. Each and every line of the program we are not going to execute. We are going to select the code to be executed based on the condition. Check, this is the condition: A greater than B, then large is equal to A, else large is equal to B. Imagine A is equal to 10 and B is equal to 5. So when I compare, A is greater than B means 10 is greater than 5. Yes, 10 is greater than 5 means then we say large is equal to 10. So this is the first condition. This is the first case. If you imagine A is equal to 3, B is equal to 7. Now I'll just check if 3 is greater than 7. Whether 3 is greater than 7? No, it is not greater than 7. So if 3 is not greater than 7, then this particular line will not be executed. It will come to the else part and it will say large is equal to B. So we say large is equal to 7. So depends upon the value of this A and B. A and B. If A is greater than B, then statement 1 will be executed. If A is less than B, then the second statement will be executed. That is the syntax. So check the syntax now. If condition should be given within parenthesis statement 1, else statement 2. If you want to have more than one statement for the condition, this condition also should be given within the curly braces. This is a simple if statement. But if you have a sequence of conditions, you have lot of conditions to check. In that case, we use an else if ladder. So after else, we use an if statement. So like this, if you combine, we call this one as else if ladder. The syntax is if condition statement 1. If else, if this condition is not true, then we check for the second condition. This is condition 2. Else if condition true, statement 2. Else if condition 3, one more condition, you can have statement 2. Like this, it goes on and it will be ended with a else statement. So since it is looking like a ladder, we call this one as else if ladder. This is if, this is else. In between you have a lot of else if statements. This is an else if ladder. Now we are going to use this else if ladder in our coding. So how in our coding, how we are going to implement? We are going to calculate the percentage. For example, you want to give input of 5 marks, say 40, mark 1 is 40, say 40, 50, 60 and some 40, some marks I am just giving. So the total will be around, it is 120, 180, I think 230. So total is equal to 230. Let me calculate the percentage. Percentage is equal to 230 divided by 5. So now we calculated the percentage, that is equal to some 46. So this 46 percentage means now we have to calculate the grade. How to calculate the grade? You can say if the percentage, this value is there, no? Percentage. If percentage is greater than 75 means we say distinction. And if it is greater than or equal to 60, we say that it is first class. So you can have your own slab. I'm just giving you, if it is greater than 50 something, you can call it as second class. If it is greater than or equal to 35, we say pass class. If it is going to be less than 35, that is we can say else, we say it is fail. Like this you can have some coding. So here we are going to check the percentage and we are going to compare it whether it is greater than 75 or it is greater than or equal. If it is not greater than 75, then we will come to the next step. If it is not greater than or equal to 60, we come to the next step and so on. So this is going to build a ladder. Yes, we got the ladder. So this we call it as else if ladder. Let us see how to use it in our C coding. Consider this particular code. First, we will include both this stdio.h and conio.h. Then we declare main and we declare all the variables we want. We have declared now 7 variables, that is m1, m2, m3, m4, m5, total and average. So what is the need for declaring the variable? Once we declare the variable, it will allocate memory to store the value of that particular variable. For example, this will be stored as m1, m2, m3, m4, m5, and then this may be total and average. So the memory allocation will be done when you declare it as in your program. Then clear screen, printf, enter the marks of 5 subjects. So I am using 5%d followed by ampersand m1, m2, m3, m4, m5. For example, if I enter the marks for m1 as 40, m2 as 50, m3 as 60, 70 and so on, I can store the values here. Then we calculate the total. Total is equal to m1 plus m2 plus m3 plus m4 plus m5. We will just calculate the total and the average, that is total divided by 5, and we print the values on the screen. Next comes the grade calculation. So what we have decided here is, next comes the grade calculation. Here we are going to have 4 slabs. If the number is greater than or equal to 75, I say it is going to be distinction. If it is greater than or equal to 60, we say first class. If it is going to be greater than or equal to 45, we say second class. And if it is going to be greater than or equal to 35, we say pass class. If not, else, we say it is fail. So based on this, we are going to use an else if ladder. If average is greater than or equal to 75, printf grade is equal to distinction. Else if average is greater than or equal to 60, printf grade is equal to first class and so on. So that at last we have a get ch to retain in the user screen. Always please keep a note, if statement or your else if or else statement does not have a semicolon. And apart from these if else, each and every statement should be terminated by a semicolon. This is the output. Whenever you execute a program, try to execute a program which checks for all the conditions. In this case, we have 5 conditions: distinction, first class, second class, pass class and fail. Means you have to check whether it is working for all the 5 conditions. Wish you a happy coding.